Ever since their formation in 1118, the Knights Templar had been shrouded in mystery. They were an elite fighting force, fierce warriors who inspired both fear and respect from their enemies. But what really went on behind closed doors in this holy order? Did they really engage in orgies, torture, and the occult? Join us as we uncover the shocking secrets of the Knights Templar. For centuries, tales of the Knights Templar have captured the imagination of people around the world. They were said to be a group of brave and fearless fighters who went on crusade to the Holy Land to protect pilgrims on their way to Jerusalem. But there's more to these legendary warriors than meets the eye. In 1118, a French monk named Bernard of Clairvaux founded the Order of the Knights Templar. Initially, it was meant to be a holy order of monks who would protect pilgrims on their way to the Holy Land. But soon after its creation, the order became a military force, with members known as Templars. They took vows of celibacy, poverty, and obedience, and were trained in combat, and given the task of defending Christendom against the forces of Islam. As the Templars grew in power and influence, they began to acquire vast amounts of wealth and land. By the end of the 12th century, they owned around 10% of France. This wealth and power led to envy and resentment from other members of the clergy, who accused the Templars of heresy and immorality. One of the most shocking accusations leveled against the Templars was that they engaged in orgies and other debauchery. According to legend, the Templars would host wild parties filled with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Some stories even claimed that the Templars had secret tunnels under the streets of Paris leading to their headquarters where they would indulge in their vices. These rumors likely stemmed from the Templars' strict code of celibacy, which many saw as hypocritical given their own personal experiences. After all, the 12th century was a time when premarital sex was commonplace, and the idea of a man committing to a life of chastity was seen as strange and perhaps even unnatural. For some, the very existence of these rumors may have been part of a smear campaign by the Templars' enemies to discredit them and undermine their power. The Templars were also accused of heresy, specifically that they had abandoned traditional Christian beliefs and instead followed secret cults, or even Satan himself. These claims were likely fueled by the Templars' unique rituals and beliefs. For example, the Templars had their own distinctive style of combat, and they wore distinctive white robes with a red cross. They also had their own flag, which featured a red disc on a white background. These symbols and rituals were seen as heretical by some because they deviated from the norms of medieval Christianity. Perhaps the most disturbing rumors about the Templars were those accusing them of torture and murder. According to legend, the Templars used brutal methods to extract confessions from heretics and those accused of crimes against the order. Some stories even claim that the Templars had secret dungeons where they performed human sacrifices. While there is no evidence to support these claims, they do fit with the Templars' reputation for violence and brutality. After all, they were a holy order of warriors whose job it was to defend Christendom by any means necessary. Though these rumors and accusations may seem outlandish today, it's important to remember that the Templars operated in a very different time and place. In the 12th century, Europe was a much more superstitious and religious place than it is today, and the Templars were often at the forefront of the battle between good and evil. As such, it's not surprising that so many rumors and legends have sprung up around them. In the end, the Templars were a fascinating and enigmatic order. They were a holy order of warriors who dedicated their lives to defending Christendom. But they were also shrouded in mystery and accused of some truly shocking things. While we may never know the full truth about the Templars, one thing is certain: they remain one of the most legendary and feared organizations in history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more historical tales. And as always, thanks for watching.